Hello, everyone, and welcome back for Game 2 between Nevdi and Osse. Osse won the first one in an exciting race um, that I think was a lot closer for most of it than it ended up being at the end. Um, Osse ended up having charge beam where Nevdi didn't, which was a really huge advantage. And Nevdi also has struggled some with killing Ridley without various suit, but I'm looking forward to this one. Just to recap, this is the SpeedGaming Live 2021 Super Metroid Randomizer Tournament. The settings for this are Major Minor, Area Boss, Area Randomization, and Boss Randomization. Um, so all of the areas will be shuffled around when they enter one area. It won't take them necessarily to the area they expect to, and all the bosses are also shuffled around. Um, the first thing that I look at with each seed is see whether there are power bombs early in the first two items. Because if there are, then that lets the runners go through meme route and check that entrance and maybe continue on. And if they're not, then they have to go up to Bomb Chorizo. But we'll see in a little bit whether they get a power bomb seed or not. It looks like there's just an E-Tank at Morphball location. If they get a power bomb, that's actually kind of nice because it means that they don't have to worry about their health quite as much going up against those giant side hoppers. Both getting the Morph Ball damage boost first try. Nicely done. And there are supers to the right. So there's one more minor they can check before going to Bomb Chorizo, and that's Awakening Missiles. We'll see if that has power bombs. And it does. So no minor hunt today for either of these runners, at least not on this seed, as we already have our supers and our power bombs. And both of these runners, I expect, yeah, they're both going to go to the left of Morph Ball to check out this transition. Just missiles to the left of more. But it's good to have your first pack of them. And it's Red Tower. Okay, so that's an interesting one. They already have all of their miners, so they can check Spazer. And they could do X-Ray D-Boost if they wanted to. Upper Norfair. That's an interesting transition. Probably not one of the more useful Upper Norfair transitions, but it's good to keep in mind. We'll see if either of these runners check the tube transition, and it looks like neither of them will. I like checking that on the way through. If it's Green Brinstar, can really pay off, but I think it's fine to leave it unopened too. Another reason that I like checking it though is most areas are kind of not accessible to you right now. So if you find something and it's not accessible, you'll know about it later. Whereas if you don't check it, then you won't know about it. And odds are pretty good that at the time that you need it later, you're gonna have something to get up through it. But it looks like Nevdi is going back for it. And it looks like Osse will be doing the X-ray damage boost. Oh, and this criteria, that's interesting. See how Osse does with this. He got it. Nicely done. Just an E-Tank, a Terminator E-Tank. Vanilla. And what is that X-ray? It is high jump. Okay, so that's a good item to find. And I imagine that Nevdi will probably check the left transition before heading back into Red Tower. Unless this is Green Brinstar, which it is. Wow. So, this is really interesting. I think that these two runners will be doing very different routes for a while. They might end up converging. They might end up checking all of the same stuff that the others have. But for a while, I think that we're going to see some real divergence. Nevdi will have at least 4 items that you can check over here. 5 if you find speed. Oh, Osse taking a hit off those spikes. Don't want to take too many of those. Those do 60 damage. And Nevdi picking up that reserve tank. And Osse finds Norfair. Okay. Yeah, this is really interesting. And it goes back to Red Tower. Huh. So Osse, it looks like, will be checking high jump and maybe ice beam. And if those aren't anything good, then I'm guessing he's going to go into Red Tower and go up the elevator. The only items I think would really prompt him to continue would be Varia and maybe speed plus an E-Tank. I don't think 2 E-Tanks would prompt you to continue into Norfair at this point. Just an E-Tank at Edecoons. And it's just a reserve. So Osse won't even really be able to check Ice Beam. At least not while being able to get out as well. Unless he does a good amount of farming. That being said, Osse does have a pretty big advantage on Nevdi. Because of those high jump boots. Those could also be required. And it looks like Osse will be doing some farming. Wants to check that Ice Beam location. The beginning of this seed almost kind of looks like the opposite of the beginning of last seed. Last seed, Osse got a bunch of energy tanks, and Nevdi didn't. Whereas this seed, Nevdi's getting a bunch of energy tanks and Osse isn't. So yeah, Osse won't actually be able to get out of here, if it's not an E-Tank or Varia suit. But he'll at least be able to see what it is. And there's Varia at Wavegate. And Ice at Ice, wow. But Osse can't get that. So Green Brinstar really paying off. Another added bonus of this for Nevdi is if he gets back to Red Tower. Uh-oh. Osse's... I don't... Okay. Okay, it's good. I think Osse's game capture just wasn't working for a second there. Sometimes that happens to my console too when I reset. Can be pretty annoying. So another Meridia portal. Part of Green Brinstar. And Osse checking these miners. I don't mind that too much. Only on 5 supers. Could really use some more. Just a regular missile at alpha power bombs, though. And a super behind. I think Osse will take that. Just getting that second super is really nice. Meanwhile, Nevdi finds another Norfair portal. So I think this is really good for Nevdi. This routes really nicely. He'll be able to check all of Norfair now, and then probably head out into Red Tower, and then go check X-Ray, and check all of the other transitions. And it looks like the top of Red Tower leads to Crateria. And Osse will be checking the moat transition. I don't hate this. You're not going to have another really good chance to check this in the future. And he gets it first try, nice. I was going to say, but it could take a while. But then he got it first try, so never mind on that. Now, once Nevdi gets there, I imagine we'll be sitting there for a couple of minutes, but... But Nevdi's not there. He is checking Speed Booster right now, and we will get to see what is there. Meanwhile, Osse will be checking Bomb Teresa and probably... No, he can't check Gauntlet yet. Doesn't have enough power bombs. Just another E-Tank at speed. Oh, and there's Charge Beam at Bomb Teresa. That's huge. Charge Beam was the biggest difference between the two runners last race. So hopefully Nevdi manages to find Charge at some point this seed. Nice damage boost from Nevdi. That one's a little bit trickier than the one that most people go for. Most people kind of wait on it. And Osse, it looks like he's good. I wonder if he's thinking about checking Gauntlet. You can save scum it. And if it's bombs or speed, you can get out. And speed is the, like, big prize at Gauntlet that you could get, but he's not going to check it. So he just wanted to refill power bombs, which also makes sense. So now, I'm curious whether Nevdi... I think the Nevdi will just go through Cathedral. And check the... Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going to go through Cathedral and check the other half of Norfair. But he is going and checking this portal instead, which does route a lot better if you want to check all of it. Because you can go from here up through Crocus Gate to get out. And the portal leads to Wreck Ship. So that's really interesting. Nevdi doesn't have enough ammo to kill Ridley. So, even though he has Varia, the only bosses he can kill are still Kraid and Fantoon. He could also technically kill Dragon, but he can't get out with his current item set. I guess he could if he had another power bomb pack, or if he had like a couple more power bombs. Super missile at spooky missiles. Osse going through Green Brinstar. I've already seen all of this with Nevdi, but he will be picking up his various suit at some point over here. And it's Kraid. Okay, so Nevdi can actually kill this boss. That's really good for him. Oh, and he just missed a quick kill. I think he's just one super off. And let's see what's at Kraid. Kraid is hiding just an E-Tank. It's nothing too good. So it's nice to have that checked off for Nevdi. It'll be a little bit annoying if he has to come back here. If he has to kill Fantune somewhere else and come back here. But there's a chance that he doesn't. And that would be good for him, I guess. Because he's already been here, so he doesn't want to have to retrace his steps and make this trip for nothing. And Osse finds his various suit. Yeah, Nevdi heading up through Croc Escape. We'll likely be checking the speed and ice locations that we are, or the high jump and ice locations that we already know about. It's a power bomb at Croc Escape. I imagine Nevdi will pick that up, but he might not. Nevdi bomb jumping really high there. Does pick it up. Osse finds that Meridia entrance as well. And then we'll find the back of Norfair, or back of Upper Norfair. So at this point, there are a couple of things that could be. Something could be a gauntlet. Something could be on the other side of Rex Ship, because with those high jump boots. Yeah, high jump boots are in logic with bombs and this many E-Tanks and Varia. Something could be over there. Like, say, a Bot Hoon. Which is in logic because of the Ice Beam as well. Lower Norfair is all in logic too. So something could be there. I think that Osse is gonna end up doing what Nevdi did, probably, and just go to wreck ship before getting his ice beam. Because he knows ice beam is at ice, and he knows he wants it. But I think that he wants to check the portal first because he's already seen what's over there. Or he's seen what's at the majors. Nevdi finds Red Tower, turns around to check what's on the other side. Finds another Red Tower entrance. And we'll be checking X-ray. So he will be getting high jump boots. That's a really nice find for Nevdi, or it will be. Oh, Nevdi messes up a little bit. But he's fine with the bomb backup. Yeah, he's up with no problem. And he picks up his high jump boots. Now we'll see where Nevdi goes next. I think it's pretty likely that he's gonna go back through those transitions to get back to the top of Red Tower so he can check that transition. And I think that he's gonna find that Voronor and just go through it. I don't think that they found the back of Voronor yet, but I could be wrong. I have a vague recollection of seeing it, but at the same time, I think that it might have just been last seed. And yep, looks like Osse is going over here. I'm curious if Osse will go all the way through wreck ship. I think that's a big question for me right now. And I'm also curious if Nevdi will decide to go, check the majors and criteria before committing to the transition. And it looks like he will. So that's really good for Nevdi. That means that he'll pick up his charge beam. As long as he doesn't skip bomb to Rizzo. Which, unfortunately for Nevdi, he will have to... Or... He could also just be refilling at the ship. He might not be getting any majors. Don't think that's what's happening, but it's possible. Okay, he's going to Gauntlet first. I think he's going all the way through Gauntlet. And then he's going to loop back around and check Bomb Terizo on the way back. I think that routing makes sense. And we'll get to see what's at Gauntlet. If it is a beam, especially a plasma beam, speed booster, or potentially grapple, maybe space jump. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Grapple and space jump are a lot less. Although space jump is nice. We'll see if Nevdi decides to go all the way through, like I think. Nope. He will not. So he makes me look silly, but we'll see if he goes Bomb Terizo as well. Hopefully for his sake that he does, because charge is enormous and it's right there. Meanwhile, on Osse's quick kill attempt, his Screen seems to have frozen. Oh no, Nevdi. Oh my. Nevdi. Oh, that's so bad. I don't think Nevdi's gonna find that charge beam. Yeah, that's really bad for Nevdi. Nevdi's best hope at this point is that there are no beams available. If there aren't any beams, he might be fine. Because Osse just having a regular charge, even with ice, isn't that great. It's still an advantage for sure. But where the advantage really, really comes in is if he gets like a plasma beam, or even like a wave or a spazer. Yeah, Nevdi is still quite a ways off of having enough ammo. Gets the green gate glitch though, and we'll be checking this location. Just a reserve tank, so just some trash. And Lord Warfare is actually kind of nice for Nevdi, because he should be able to get up to enough ammo just by farming to both be able to deal with Dragon or Ridley if they were to show up. Because he could make a Crystal Flash suit for Dragon to get out of the room. And for Ridley, he can use his power bombs just as ammo. Nevdi trying not to use any more of his ammo than he needs to makes it through worst room in the game. Meanwhile, Osse had just picked up his ice beam and is heading back up the elevator. I'm guessing he is pretty likely to go back to Modern Warfare as well. But not 100% on that. And just knee tank and fire fleas. Looks like Nevdi was thinking about picking it up, but he just wants some power bombs. You can farm power bombs the room before Ridley entrance anyway, so I think that it's fine not to farm them here. And yep, Osse going for the CWJ again. Gets hit through the door, so it doesn't get the setup through the door. And misses it, so I have to take another attempt. Yeah, it looks like... Oh! He was going for something kind of crazy there. I wonder... He has to know HBJ. He does new route. I wonder if he forgot he has bombs, or if he just hasn't practiced that in a while and isn't comfortable with it. I think it could be either. But he gets the CWJ, like, third try or so. Yeah, Nevdi wants that super. So, strangely enough, because Nevdi doesn't have charge, he's had to get more ammo. And because of that, he's actually in a bit of a better position to fight Ridley than Osse would be. Yeah, I think the Nevdi is going to reset the room, if I had to guess, and farm up some more power bombs. Oh, he gets a rare power bomb drop from one of the... I think the Zoas? Oh, he just going in. And it's Vanilla Ridley. So Nevdi has enough straight up ammo, not even using power bombs, to do this without too much issue. Can miss 4 supers and 1 missile. Or 25 missiles. Didn't see how many he's missed so far. Oh, that's not quite dead. And that is dead. Nicely done by Nevdi. Oh, I misread Osse's super count. He's at 30. He's fine for Ridley. I thought I saw 20. And that's a wave beam, so that's actually really bad for Nevdi. Because that'll make Osse's beam combination a lot more powerful. Still not the end of the world, Nevdi. It's not like it's a plasma beam or something, but that means that Osse really doesn't have to worry about finding any more supers. Well, I think that we're pretty likely to see Meridia on the other side of this. On the other side of War and Warfare. But we'll see. Nevdi needs to be really careful. It's not easy to avoid these key hunters, and they each do 100... Oh wait, no, yeah, he's got the C-Tank, he's fine. One thing to note is that if Nevdi finds East Meridia, he doesn't have the ammo to kill Batwoon at the moment. Barring good luck with the miners that he's going to be coming across. I don't think Nevdi ever checked Power Bombs of Shame. And that's a power bomb, which is really bad for him. Yeah, if Nevdi had checked Power Bombs of Shame, I think he would be in a lot better of shape. Getting that super is nice, though. He does technically have enough for Batwoon now. Wouldn't have much room for error. I think this is Meridia, yeah. And the other end is Kraid? Oh wait, no, it's that Meridia. Yeah, we haven't seen that. Okay. So now Nevdi, I think that you check my material here. Looks like that's where he's going. Oh, no, Nevdi. Yeah, he just realized. That's not how you want to enter that room. And he's going back for it. Oh. So this is a big time loss. He's looking at his map. He's trying to figure out what he has left, I think. Meanwhile, Osse is entering Ridley. And yeah, I think that what Nevdi kind of has to do. I think going back for Mama Turtle would be a mistake right now. But... Ridley down for Osse, and he picks up that Wave Beam, which is a really big item for him, seeing as he already has Charge Beam. Charge X Wave is not too bad. And there's Croc. Nevdi missing a lot of missiles. Missing multiple supers too. Okay, he got good luck with this pattern. Okay, I think the Nevdi should be able to take out Croc here. Oh, Nevdi, no! Yeah, it's not quite enough. And this won't be enough either. He needed to farm more. Yeah, it takes a reset. I'm curious what Nevdi's plan is to do now. Osse taking a save too. In case... In case of Meridia, I think? Like East Meridia? Yeah, I think that Nevdi is in pretty big trouble at this point. I think that Osse is very likely to do this after Mama Turtle. If Nevdi had been able to do Croc, I think it would have been pretty likely that Osse didn't do Croc. And so Nevdi could have gained a pretty big advantage on Osse by doing it. Although, it is hard to say. If Osse does Croc and Nevdi continues through this, and this is Gravity, then Nevdi could be okay. But even then, he still doesn't have Charge Beam. We haven't found Torian yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing a good route to victory for Nevdi at this point. But definitely would need to start here and with this not being gravity at Mama Turtle. And it's not. Okay, so Nevdi bailed out of not checking that. Now Nevdi needs Osse to go and check Croc, I think. Osse also finding that. Okay, so huh. I wonder what Osse's planning here. He's going... Oh, he's gonna save. That's what he's gonna do. Nevdi doing snail climb. And we'll be getting to Bot Woon. What should be enough ammo. Oh, Osse will be checking this. Okay, yeah. So Nevdi really, really needs Bot Woon to pay off. If Bot Woon is gravity, there's a chance that Nevdi could win. I think it would have something like Bot Woon being gravity, Orion being the other entrance of front of Meridia. Nice Bot Woon fight for Nevdi. And we should get to see both of the Croc item and the Bot Woon item back to back. Bot Woon is just an E-Tank. And yeah, that means that I think the gravity has to be a Croc. Super unfortunate for Nevdi. No. It doesn't. Gravity... Okay. I think this portal could be Kraid. And Kraid could be Phantoon. And they've already killed Kraid. This portal could be Kraid, and it could either be a Kraid E-Tank, or Kraid E-Tank could be something like Grapple that lets them get back out. And then Kraid could be Phantoon, and Gravity could be at Wreck Ship. And if that's the case, and it is Kraid, okay, so... What is here? It's X-Ray, so that's not... It's not going to be that convoluted. Yeah, I think that it does have to be here then. And yep, it is. Gravity Suit at Croc E-Tank, and Osse is in go mode. Nevdi getting prepared in case he has to fight Dragon. Probably going to want to fill up his supers pretty much all the way. Yeah, this is fine, I think. And it looks like it is Dragon. Yeah, gonna need to damage all the way down. Hmm. I think this will be pretty, yeah, that would have been pretty tough for Nevdi to do. Just resets back to Main Street. And it looks like he will be going to fight Croc, which is the right decision here, but it's going to be a little bit too late at this point. Now, we'll see if Osse decides to check the portal before fighting the boss. I think I would, but we also have the benefit of knowing what it is. Although I think even if you don't know what it is, you want to check it. Yeah, and it looks like Osse agrees. Oh, and Nevdi missed his last two supers. Super unfortunate for Nevdi. But he finally does take out Croc. Yeah, I think Nevdi's trying to think about a way that he can win at this point, or what to do if Croc isn't anything. Meanwhile, Osse will be fighting Dragon. Nevdi shaking his head at gravity, knowing that he could have had it a good while ago if he didn't mess up the Croc fight. Oh, and there's speed behind Dragon, jeez. So that'll make the rest of this seed pretty speedy, I guess. Yeah, now Nevdi, I think, will head back, take out both of those bosses. He'll still need some more ammo. Meanwhile, Osse will just be able to take out this final boss. I'm curious what way he'll go. He is deciding to fight Batwoon. I think that's probably right. I mean, you get a major check if you... Well, you get a major check either way. Yeah, I think fighting Batwoon is fine. Oh, and Osse messing up the X Factors. Osse will be going for full halfy here. See if he gets it. Oh, not quite, but does get at least a halfy. I think Nevdi still needs 4 super packs. Mansion giving Osse a slow to start. Oh, and messes up the X Factor a bit. But gets it. Looks like Osse is gonna do the Doppler. Okay. Mini Doppler to finish off Antoon. Nevdi farming up supers to kill Dragon with. Hopefully after this he remembers to farm up supers again. Heal Batwoon. Or I guess he can go the other way too. And taking the Misto refill. Not every day you see this. But that is an easy way to get enough ammo to kill Dragon for him. Yeah, all Osse needs to do is go to Torian, which I think probably has been found, and I just forgot about it, given that, maybe. Maybe there was one more entrance. Oh! Is it in Meridia? Is that the one entrance that we hadn't found? Or, no, we had found that, hadn't we? I think we did find Torian somewhere, but I don't remember where. I think regardless, you're gonna see Osse go to the top right portal here. I think that takes... It either either we haven't seen Torian and that's it, or we've seen that and Torian is somewhere that I don't remember. Yeah, we have seen this, okay, so. I don't remember where this goes. I don't remember where Torian is, but I'm sure Osse does, so he'll show us the way. Oh, okay, so that's where. Yeah, Green Brinstar. Green Brinstar is a lot better than going all the way through Lord Norfair again. Nevdi checking Aqueduct and finds a missile and a power bomb. Not exactly what he was looking for. Looks like he's going down Bright Sandpit, I'm guessing. Doesn't want to fight Baboon. And wants the 2 minor checks along the way. Another power bomb. And another missile. Yeah, those miners are not being kind to Nevdi. So at the moment, Nevdi, I think he should go to the right side here. Oh wait, no, yeah, this is obviously he needs to. I was thinking he was going in left sandpit for some reason. Oh, we haven't seen Torian because it's on the other end of Freck's ship. Wow. Yeah, Nevdi, you need to kill the boss still. You can't go that way. Osse getting really close to Torian. I think that this will be a pretty good time for him. Probably will be around 105-ish. Probably. Actually, a 104, I think, is... It'll be in the 104, 105 range, I think. Nevdi finally finds a stupor. Which means that he is 2 supers and a missile away from having enough for go mode. Osse doing all these great Metroid rooms. We can't quite see super well because of the internet connection. Get to see at least these ones. And Metroid rooms down for Osse. Oh, Nevdi going for the 2 round, but doesn't quite get it. Enrages Fantoon. Osse will be going for Baby Skip. A little bit slow, but gets it. So, nicely done, Osse. Osse heading into the Zebetite room, going to be fighting Mother Brain shortly. Meanwhile, Nevdi has finished all of his bosses. Just needs to get enough ammo and get over to the backside of Rick's ship. So with this amount of ammo, Osse will need approximately 49-50 charge shots if he doesn't miss any of his ammo. Missed 2 supers though, so that, I think that brings it up to like 53? 52? Somewhere around there, in terms of charge shots that he needs to do. Which I've already lost count, so... But once Mother Brain starts catch-upping, he'll need to do 25 or 24 more charge shots. Probably 24, but might be 25. Nevdi will be heading back to Green Brimstone while Osse is doing this. Osse damaging down, not bothering with stand-up. Can't blame him for that. Nevdi finds another super at Bubble Mountain. We'll be picking that up. Needs one more super and one more missile to have exactly enough. Once Osse finishes this, gets back to the ship, I believe this next round opponent will be the winner. Or actually, it will be Sloters, I believe. Because I think that Sloters already won his match. Escape timer countdown starting. Osse making his way out. Nevdi's about to be making his way into Torium, but won't quite get there before Osse manages to get to the ship. Osse making his way through Parlor. And with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 4 seconds, Osse 101 has finished in first place. GG to Osse, and Nevdi has forfeited. Okay, and it looks like we'll be having both Nevdi and Osse in for an interview. And we are joined by Nevdi first. GG, Nevdi.
GG, Zeb.
And we are joined by Osse as well. GG, Osse.
GG.
GG, Osse. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, so those were some interesting seeds. I feel like you guys have very different emotions, I would say, right now. Especially towards these seeds. Like, I think that Nevdi had a lot of issues, I would say, with both of them.
Yeah. It's a nice way to put it. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like, I think that's just part of the like, you get annoyed because you think what could have been, but being prepared and just doing it on the fly is a rando skill for sure. So it just comes into part of the game. As frustrating and annoying as it is, I think I'm at peace because it is just the nature of rando, especially area rando. So frustration, but honestly, it's just part of it, to be honest. So I'm okay.
Yeah, and I think that you were kind of unfortunate in that. So in the first race, Osse got charged at X-ray, and you didn't,
Yep,
and that was a huge difference. Like, I think if you had charge, it would have been really close. I'm not sure, but like, if you at least had gotten charge early, and that one
happy.
too, Osse had charge, and it was at Bomb Teriso, and you went to Gauntlet, and I was all like, okay, good, you're gonna get your charge beam. And then you didn't check Bomb Teriso.
I completely forgot about BT. Completely forgot. Yeah, wow, I didn't even think about that. That would have made a...
Would have let you kill Croc the first time that you tried.
Oh, that Croc, man. That's one of the aspects. That's just not being prepared for it. And then I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty bad. I have to make a play. But it was, as I was making the play, I'm like, the percentage of this is so stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this. So,
and not checking Mama Turtle too on the way down, just following straight through. That was
that was bad. What was it, Mama Turtle? Don't say grapple or something like that. Oh, okay, it does. Yeah, I thought about going back to Mama Turtle, but I'm like, that's not going to really be. That's just a completion of the seed play. I got to go back to Croc, but I wanted Spring Ball or Grapple to continue on Meridia. I wanted. Like, it would have been okay with one of those items, but it just didn't come, so... Yeah.
It's like after Lower Norfair, it's just all Meridia, and you don't have the nice Meridia items.
Yeah. Did you go to Croc, Osse?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I took the save outside
me too.
Okay.
Same idea.
Yeah. So I got my gravity there, and then those go.
Yep, cool. I went and failed on Croc because I had no ammo. Then I continued on through East Meridia and made a snail climb play, hoping it was grapple, spring, or grav, but it wasn't. And then, of course, it was Kraid there.
I was thinking about like crazy scenarios at that point because Osse was basically at Croc while you were at Baboon. And so when you were going to the boss, when you were going to Kraid, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's technically possible the Kraid E-Tank is grapple that lets you get back out of West Meridia, and then the boss is Fantoon, and then you can go back to wreck ship to get your gravity suit. I was thinking like that could be in logic.
I think after Kraid, E-Tank was X-ray. I think I just should have reset there. Obviously, I should have killed Croc, but I think I should have left it there because I don't think anything would have saved me at all.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think there was.
Fantoon, there's no item. Dragon, it can't be grav. Like,
I
it's
figured
kind of
you were
ridiculous.
actually going to kill Dragon, but
I thought about the timing of it, and I'm like, honestly, this is so messy.
yeah, I think that was right
just
to reset.
Yeah, fair.
The only way that it would have worked out is if, like, you kill Dragon, it ends up being grapple behind Dragon. Like,
yeah, something like that.
But even then, you don't have Spring Ball.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, a Spring Ball to get out of Precious, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just killed Croc the first time. That charge, I guess, in Gauntlet was probably the bigger mistake, I suppose. But also being prepared. You know, I watch you two, Osse and Zeb, and you guys play prepared for each scenario, and I did that at the start of the game. Then I just lose focus, I think, and stop thinking about that stuff. And it definitely shows as the seed progresses. You can see the mistakes seep through, and again, I'm okay with it because that's the mode.
Yeah, there's an element of also when you don't prepare, you do get some sort of edge. I was talking about in the first seed, if Varia were just right in the way, you would get an edge, Nevdi, because you weren't preparing for Lornorfer at all, and you hadn't been picking anything up over Osse, who had been, because he had been spending a lot more time on that.
I don't want to take Osse on a lower Norfair run.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I was talking about too. I thought that you're kind of trying to avoid the hell runs for that reason. But
yeah, but then it rounded out so nicely at the end. I'm like, yeah, it's got to be done. I should have even skipped Bubble, but I think I needed another E-Tank to be comfy. But yeah, interesting seeds regardless. You know, Croc having the progression, that's pretty cool. I know we've talked about it before. I've never seen it. And a suitless seed, the first one.
Yeah, the drop into Meridian map for the gravity seed to get out.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why that save is there.
You can logically get out, even with the items that you guys had, but I think ice is enough.
Yeah, high jump and
with
ice.
the ice jump and ice, yeah, of course, yeah.
So you can freeze the crab and like use a super to make it drop or whatever.
That's cool. I want to do that now.
It's pretty difficult because you need to freeze another crab then to get use them as steps, kind of. I think maybe you can just use one. You can probably just use one with high jump. I think I was watching someone doing it without high jump, and that looked like a real pain.
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. So, do you guys have any last words about the seeds or whatnot?
Mainly that I enjoyed the seeds. I liked how they flowed. That's for me.
Yeah, same. I like the seeds. Just obviously not how I tackled them, but still really fun. And GG to Osse, man. I'll be watching and rooting for you. Good luck further. Thanks for the comms, Zeb. Good luck to everyone else. See you later.
Thanks for the race, Nevdi.
Thanks, Osse. Always a pleasure.
And with that, I think that'll do it for us. Make sure to follow the runners. You can also follow the commentator and follow the tracker MM2 Nest cartridge. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you guys later.